Okay. Yes. Good morning, all. Yes. Still good morning. No? Yes. Okay. Good morning. Did you remember last day we discussed some practical related to MS Excel? They are having practical related things. I will upload for your Google Classroom that related video. Please refer that one for more and more. Okay. I think you already tried that one, no? Yes. Okay, we will move forward because it's almost taken more time for your lessons. Okay, taken much more time. Okay, please try this question at home. Okay, they are having some questions for you. Please try them. 164. Okay, so I move forward. For today, we will discuss about that spreadsheet calculations. Okay, we will discuss more and more about spreadsheet calculation today. Okay, shall we move for that one? About spreadsheets calculation. Okay, please write down to the topic. That's spreadsheets calculation. They are having more calculation. We are using MS Excel software for actually for the calculation mainly. So they are having more options with MS Word calculations. They are having a lot of option for the type in some data with the Excel platform. So they are having lot. So we will try for them right now. Okay. We will going to try them. Okay. First of all, write down the topic spreadsheets calculation. Write the spreadsheets calculation. Okay. So we will discuss about this spreadsheet calculation. To make spreadsheet model, someone need to write calculation into cells and need them. So therefore, this is done using a simple type of code, which is little bit like a programming. It's a little bit like a programming, but they are using some what? Formulas. We call it that one formulas and function. Did you remember the sum, max, mean such that the calculation, the all the calculation is start with the equal mark. This is important. Always the shell start with the equal mark. This tells software that you wanted to what that cell to contain calculation. So you can use formula, function, or mix up the both calculation in the spreadsheet. That very important. You can use this tell software that you wanted to cell contain the calculation. So you can use formula, function, and mix up the both calculation in the spreadsheet. First of all, write down this part. Yes, write it quickly. They are having formulas, function, and a mix of what? And a mix of someone. Okay, you can use like that. There are using formulas and the functions. So formula are simple calculations that are comparison with the operators like what? Plus, minus, like that one you can use that operators. But these formulas are running with the cell references. That means with the number and there are going through the cell reference. No need to type each and every formula. It can be automatically detected when you are drag and drop. Okay, so including cell references in the calculation means that whatever value is in that cell will be used in the calculation. This is very important. That including cell references in calculation mean actually what? That whatever value in that cell will be used in the calculation. It can be used, whatever value. When you click on that reference, it can be used with the whatever value. Okay, consider that value. Okay, write down that part also. Okay, that underline part also. Okay. Okay, so include the cell references in the calculation. That means whatever value in that cell will be used in the calculation. So formula look a lot like a simple sums. You might be doing the what papers. Like in the papers, you can do some addition, subtraction, such that all you can use in the as a formula there. So actually, these functions are built-in chunks of code that tell the spreadsheet to do something a bit more complex. Okay, actually functions are built-in chunks of code that tell the spreadsheet do what something to bit more complex. So they avoid as what needing to write a long formula using a lot of spreadsheets operation. If you take an addition of 9 subject, you have to what put plus mark into 9 times. But you can use the formula. You can get in one by one time using the sum with the excluding that what cell range. Okay, so each function has a name which we write after the what equal mark. Each function has a what going with the cell name. Normally we are right after the equal mark. So when we wanted to use the function, the basic formula and function you should know are shown in the table there. Okay, so here they are having some formula. So with their options. Look at here, the first one. They are taking E4 plus 6. Actually, if they are having E4 means here 1, 2, 3, 4. Like a 1, 2, 3, 4. If I take E4 value is 10. What is the meaning E4 plus 6? 10 plus 6. It should be what? 16. Like that. 120 minus B4. They are taking 120 subtracted B4 value. If the B4 value is 8, it should be what? 120 minus 8. Such that E4 into 0.8. If the E4 value is 10, multiply by 0.8. You can multiply by any other value. Here cell address, here the value. E4 divide by 12. If the E4 value is 10, 10 divide by 12, like that. Some, some is using for the exact range, as last day I discussed. I will show with the practical, okay, don't worry. Some, we can take some for the, take the exact range, like here. Actually, E4 to E8. I take here E, Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Actually, E4 to E8. They consider all the values from E4 to E8. This all. Okay, we will do more and more with the practical. Okay, no, not E4 to E8. Count. Count means how many cells it included. E4 to E8. What are the E4, E5, E6, E7, E8? There are five. Such that you can count how many cells included in there. Okay, like that. They are having some formulas, functions with them. Okay, can you write down this table, please? Can you please write down this table, including these values? They are having much more values. Okay, we will discuss with more and more in the practical. Okay, I said for you. Okay, first of all, write down these things. Okay, write this table, including all this. I will give 5 minutes of time. Okay, please write down all this. Yes. Example and what does it do? All the things. Please write down. Yes, all the things. Write it. Please write it down. Okay, like that one you can write there. Mostly they are having formulas and function like that. You can use formulas like addition with the several numbers. Okay, there are not even. There are taken the cell references, cell addresses, and the numbers. Okay, You can use operators. There are multiplication, addition, subtraction, division, such that. In the functions, there are many, such like sum, count, max, mean. Like that, they are having many, many things. Okay, please write down. Okay, first of all, write down it. Yes, we will discuss more and more. Write it down. Yes, such as you can write the formulas and functions there. Okay, there I have it. Formulas and functions. I think you already write. Yes, finished, no? There I have some example for describe it. Okay, what are the formulas and what are the differentiation of the functions? Okay, yes, you almost not that one. Okay, that's about function and the formulas. When we'll move forward, so when you are writing a correct calculation in the spreadsheet cell, you have to proceed enter after selecting that one. After selecting that thing, you have to press enter. That they are having different cell will show result of the calculation in the cell. So you can double check, double click the cell instant change of the calculation. With the partner, okay? Look at the bike loan calculation from the practical 2.4. You can do it later on that practical session. Okay? So I will move forward. So here the formulas are running on the exact what? Cell range. Okay. So here example for question for you. You can do this question at home. Okay. Try to do this question at home. What they asking? What does the calculation in cell D6 do? D6, okay. It's going according to above one. Okay, it's going with the practical session. Okay, to try, we will let you know. Okay, and later on, I will go move forward. So there I have a lot of things with the what normally Excel application do. What are they are using for the cost management system, that income calculations, the profit calculations, such that they are having more and more things. So here they are having discussion about that system, how to take the income, how to take the what profit and other things. Okay, no need to take time for that one. Okay, they are having real world scenario with that one. Okay, we will do them later on. Okay, so write down the next part, the simulators. Okay, simulators. Write down simulator. Actually, you have seen low spreadsheet can be used for the model the different possible outcome in the scenario. There can be have different possible outcome in the scenario. So another type of computer program that can be used for the modeling a simulator. A simulator is computer system that can be used for the what normally mimic real life situation. Okay, actually what a simulator is a computer system that used for the mimic real life situation. To mimic means the what imitate or behave the same way as something. Okay, so simulators can be used for the research for the training people. So we will see what are the simulators and how they use for the real world scenarios. Okay, so actually a simulator is a computer system that can be used for the mimic a real life situations. It can be mimic real life situations. So mimic means it imitate and behave the same way as something. Okay, please write down the underline part quickly. Write down it. Okay, so simulate is a computer system that can be used for the mimic real life situations. To mimic mean it imitate or behave the same way as a something. Okay, so simulators in the plot. What pilot training? Before pilot allowed for the aeroplane, they are trained for the flight simulator. Simulator is training session. So this much what safer than training a real plane. They are first of all they are creating a system like a prototype. The simulator look like the real cockpit pilot what compartment with the same display and the control. It's real life dashboard. They will be adjust with the that simulator. First of all, before what? Before fly the aeroplane, they are practicing with the simulator because first of all they are applying with the real aeroplane. It's very dangerous with the passengers and other things. So because of that one, first of all they are practicing with the practice in the simulators in the pilot training. Okay, such that all of us can be used what simulators with the different scenario. Okay, so Training in the simulator allows the pilot to what? Learn basic without risk of the damaging plane or injuring anyone. They can be learned basic without risk of the damaging a lane. Okay? Practice flying dangerous weather conditions. Practice what to do in the images such that they are having some practicals. So other simulators, they are practicing same like that. What? So these data, this data is often collected to store large database for the simulator to use. They are gathering data, however, practicing with the simulator, final stage, they should be gathering some data about the riding part and other all the details. So amount and the quality of data available to the simulator and quality of program used for the create the rules affect how good the simulator is. You can check is that good, how good that one working and other details. Okay, so that's the main target. If they are having any risk, you have to analyze that risk. If they are having any what problems, you have to analyze that one. So all of them following up with this simulator. Okay, that's the main target. You have to following up. Okay, first of all, write down that underline part, please. Write it down. Yes, write down. Okay, such that can use what simulators for the different scenarios. So this is the data of the collected stored large database for simulators to use. So amount of quality of data available to the simulator and quality of programming used for the create the rules that affect the good simulators there. Okay. Yes. Here are some activities. Normally you see when you are taking the driving license, most of what that learners are giving what? First of all, they are giving with what? Vehicle simulator for driving as a real world. You can drive like the real world that you see the simulator. Yeah. Okay, like that one, they are having several options. Like they are taking this is like a real world. Okay, so they are practicing with that one. After that one, they are right there. Real vehicle, no? This is what simulators. So simulators are also used for the healthcare setting. There are a lot of ways that can be used. But train surgeon how to perform operation using simulator. The surgeon can be practice to learn right skill. First of all, there are some doctors in not in Sri Lanka mostly. Other countries they are practicing with the using simulators before get attached with the what patient. They are practicing with the simulators. So simulators also help to develop new surgery technique because it's safe to try out new ways of doing things. Simulator operation. Okay, right with the several star point. This is important because this is a several field. Actually, no need to write another topic. Just write the Starbuck and write simulators. Also help to develop new surgery techniques because it is safe to what try out new ways of doing things in the simulators operators. Okay, so simulators also help to develop new surgery techniques because it's safe to try out new ways of doing things in a simulated operation. Okay, please try down it. Okay, write it down. Yes, write down. Write down that underline, but it is with the what medical industry. Actually, the hospitals. Yes. Okay, you can write like that. Yes. So simulator also help to develop new surgery techniques because it is safe to try out new ways of doing things in the simulated operation. There are try out new ways for the simulated operation. Okay. So not only health, yeah, within the healthcare issues, simulator can be used for the plan other healthcare issues. One example is the people need to medical care after what natural disaster, such as an earthquake. A simulator can be used for the mimic a natural disaster. So that expert can plan how and where to send doctors, ambulance, and other service help people. This is important. Like in the Japan, usually they are having a lot of earthquakes, something like that. So there are used simulators can be used for the what mimic a natural disaster. There are what experience that natural real world, like real world experience. Okay, they are taking that simulator for can be used for the mimic a natural disaster. So that expert can plan how and where that can be sent doctors. Okay, ambulance and other services also help people. Okay, on it right all alone. So we will go forward in the manufacturing, not in the healthcare. Simulators are used for the manufacturing. For what? Making the goods in the factory. So they are used for the what? They are normally used for test how product behave in the certain simulation and test whether product need certain criteria. Okay. Right. Next star mark, asterisk mark. Next asterisk mark. Right. Simulators are used in manufacturing, actually making goods in the factory. They are used to test how product behaves certain what situation and test whether a product meets certain criteria. They are test that product meets certain criteria. Yes, write it down. Okay, please write it down. Yes, yes, yes. Write it down. So simulators are used in the manufacturing with what? Making goods in factory. They are used for the how products behave with the certain situation. Actually, there are uses of robots using what? A car manufacturer may want a model of car to look certain way. However, the car manufacturer may also want a car to reach certain speed. They are using a model best. After that one, it's help for the other thing. Okay. So like that one lot of thing. In the retail management. So simulators are used with the new shipping what? New shipping center being what? Plan or an exciting one on the to the what? Renovated. So simulators help retail managers create a space that will be what? Efficient and enjoyable for the shoppers. That means there are used simulators that with the retail managers, it create a space that will be more efficient and enjoyable for the shoppers. So simulators are used when the new shopping center being planned for an exciting one going for the renovated. So simulators will be help retail management create a space that will be more efficient and enjoyable for the shoppers. Okay, so before it's introduced for the customers, there are using simulator systems. Okay, okay, can you write down that stomach also, please? Write it down. Yes. It is a different one, yes, with the different sector, with the simulators in readers. So such that simulators can be used in the but retail management with the customer supporting. We like that they are having many ways that can be used for the simulators. Okay, they are having many and many ways that simulators can be used. Okay, not only one place. There are using simulator with the architecture. Okay, actually, before introduce the real thing, they are introduce a model with the customer that calling simulators. Okay, that's very important. Okay, so after that on, we will move for the databases on the next day. Okay, the database is very important. We will discuss about that one in the next day. What are the primary key? What are the foreign key? And other thing. Okay, so finally we discuss about simulators that prototype the model with the customers before introduce the real one. Okay, so I think it's almost time up for today. Yes. Yeah, I think you all right did this one. Okay, so holidays are over. We will discuss other thing on the next day. Okay, so I'll wind up for today. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the databases. Okay, so good afternoon all. See you on tomorrow. Okay, see you. I'll wind up. Good afternoon all.